Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Yes, it's working. Thank you so much for joining me in this live stream. I'm a little bit late, but I do appreciate you being here nevertheless. Let me just tell you what happened when I got here so late. It's one of those things where my DVD player wasn't working on my computer, and so I had to plug in my PlayStation 4 to my other monitor. I have two monitors going up, and I had to reset everything. And then after that, I had to take out my game. Like, it was a process that I didn't think would take too long, and I started like half an hour ago. So I do appreciate that you're on here. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I appreciate that you're on the live stream. We're gonna have some fun today. I got it all working. I got my Lucy over here that we can watch in just a little bit. We are gonna do a giveaway during the live stream. Not one, but three. Hola, desde Argentina. Nice to see all of you. I'm doing great, Bubbles. Anthony has joined in. Thank you, Jared, for coming. Nathan, Carissa, Taisha, Christopher, thanks for coming on the live stream. Charlie, nice to see you as well. And Susanna, awesome. And of course, all of you who are maybe watching me on TV or don't have access to chatting, I do appreciate it. Awesome. So we're going to do a lot of cool stuff. We're going to be giving away 3 of these. These are, so you can see how big they are. They're fairly big. They are Ricknineg, original Ricknineg, Be Hopeful. I don't want to say postcards, but they're kind of like pictures, images. I'll sign them. And then from Australia, Des, thank you for joining. And yeah, I'll put whatever message you want here, and I'll be giving them away randomly. So I'll ask a question. First person to type in the answer in the chat will get one of these for free. You don't have to do anything. You just have to wait like this, and then you'll get it in the mail. So it's cool. It'll be fun. Okay, so today, if you do look in the bottom of the screen or below in the description, that's what episodes we're going to do today. First one will be job switching. It is such a famous episode, guys and gals. The episode where Lucy does the chocolate run with the conveyor belt. Boom, 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 boom. At the See's Candy store? Yeah. It's not technically See's Candy, but I mean, that's what it is, everyone. So, that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, good. I'm glad no sound is coming through because then I'd get in trouble. It's called job switching. A lot of people I've heard call it the chocolate episode. I do that sometimes too because I've said job switching a few times and it's not as recognizable as when I say the chocolate episode. But the real name of the episode is that, job switching. Okay, so let's talk about this one. Now, what's interesting is this is the first season 2 episode. We've done all the season 1 episodes. We looked at all of them. Now we're moving to season 2. Here's something to think about. They actually filmed this fairly quickly after the last one in season 1. So they filmed the last episode in season 1, episode 35, Ricky Asks for a Raise. They did it on Friday, May 2nd, 1952. Here, they filmed it on Friday, May 30th, 1952. So they didn't take too long. And then it aired all the way in September. And then the Ricky Asked for a Raise, they recorded it May 2nd, and then they aired it the 6th. So they basically did a little bit of, they went ahead before they went on break up until September. So that's kind of cool. So that's why Lucy didn't age, whatever, like half a year between those episodes because it was done pretty much right after. So it's a nice little fact that you can look at. Episode 39, filmed on Friday, May 30th, 1952. Aired September 15, 1952. So kind of cool there. Yeah, 4 months after. Rating share, it's kind of quarter of a year. Rating share, 64.4 out of 60. Out of 60, wow. Okay. We have to look at what that means. Tenor's really good at that stuff, and so maybe he can give me a little bit of a heads up on that. Mr. Snodgrass, he's the one who gets the girls the job at the candy place. He's played by Alvin Hurwitz, and his dentures actually come out during the episode. They slip out, and then he puts them back in, which is kind of interesting. If you really look for it, you gotta look for it. Interesting fact. The foreman is Elvia Allman. She does do a couple other appearances. She appears also in the Tallulah Bankhead episode, and I think one more. Candy maker is Amanda Milligan. Now, I did a whole episode pretty much focusing on her. She's the candy lady right next to Lucy that gets the splat on the face. This is one of Lucille Ball's favorite I Love Lucy episodes, so it's good to know. I love to see Lucy in plaid here. I think polka dots, she wasn't really into polka dots yet. Like, it wasn't the era of polka dots. So it's kind of cool to think about. I got my See through water here. Mary Lou, nice to see you. I know I've seen a lot of people, even a lot of people writing me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter's not that popular, at least for my channel. I just put stuff on there, but I get the biggest reactions from Instagram and mostly Facebook. So that's cool. Oh, nice, Robert. That's interesting. Mo was there all the way to 1976. That is awesome. Awesome. So I do want to, because I see a good amount of people are on here. So it's very simple. You get the opportunity for a giveaway. I'm going to give away 3 of these during the course of the live stream randomly. Like, I'm not going to tell you when. Now is the first one. So the first one to type in the answer of my question right there, and you guys can scramble. It takes so long. There's no time limit. It's just how it is. We'll do the first one and we'll make it simple. Is everyone ready? Is everyone ready to go? They're all I Love Lucy related, let's just say. We'll do that. It could be trivia. It could be about my channel, Lucy. It could be a lot of stuff. Are we ready? Number 1. What is my most popular video of all time for me? What do I have the most video counts? Like, what is the most popular video I have on my channel, basically? Just type it. What is it? What is it? Boom, 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 boom. You have to be specific. You have to be specific. It's not the topic. You have to tell me what it is, what's the topic, the name of the video. If you gotta go and check it out, that's what it is. It's not just the topic. I need the entire name. Tell me what season, tell me what's called, tell me what's... Be as descriptive as possible so I know you know exactly, because I have like 10 blooper videos. So if you just say bloopers, that's a clue. That's a clue. Let me continue with the episode till I see it. Till I see it. Yeah, I'm telling you guys and gals, it's a giveaway. It's a giveaway. So a little bit of work. A little bit of work. I'll give people a clue. I'll give people a clue, like if I see no one get it really quickly. Okay, you need to tell me what season. What season is it from? We're talking about the video that has most views. I know, I'm a stickler. I used to be a teacher. Just tell me what season. The whole thing. Yes, Haley Dunn, you got it. 17 bloopers you probably didn't notice. Season 4 of I Love Lucy. You got it. Awesome. So all you got to do is message me on Facebook, on my Facebook page, was it Ricknineg Facebook page. The mailing address you want me to send this to, and any message you want me to say, like, hello out here from Southern California. Boom. And that's it. So awesome. Congratulations, Haley. You won the first. Where is it? I lost it already. The first of these. Awesome. There'll be 2 more, so stay tuned throughout. It could be right at the end. It could be in 5 minutes. We don't know. It's a mystery. Thank you guys for all tuning in. It's awesome. It's a fun little thing. I might do more of these in the future. So it's just a way of me connecting with you guys, sending something to you. And I appreciate all of you participating. It is fun. So what's great about this episode, and I always say it, is of course the scene with the chocolates, right? Where Lucy's putting the chocolates in. But what's more interesting to me is that it's just a jam-packed, filled, amazing episode. You even have Ricky and Fred do funny things while they're in the apartment, right? Ricky's ironing the stocking. Fred's making that 7 layers luscious of devil's food cake. It's 7 layers according to him. And it's like this thin. It looks like a little pancake. And it just fits Fred so well. And then, of course, the rice overflowing. It's like a volcano of stuff. It's just awesome. It's just an awesome thing to see. And so, to me, that's one of my favorite parts. Not that the chocolate isn't great. I love the chocolate stuff, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I think that's overlooked. Because I think if they would have made a whole episode on that with the boys, it would have been great. And that would have been the highlight. But I think it's just overshadowed by the chocolate stuff. So, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Oh, so Haley says, Haley just won the giveaway. One of the giveaways. We have 2 more in this live stream, so stay tuned. Yay, this is cool. Oh, by the way, hi, Rick. You're new here. Awesome. I love to see new people as well as people who've been with me for so long. You're newly obsessed with I Love Lucy. Awesome. Speed it up a little. The frosting is in it. I loved when Fred said that. Like, that never gets old, and I keep watching it. It's one of the best moments where he's like, well, it'll look nice with a lot of frosting. What I mean with frosting, it's already in it. And he says it in like this grumpy voice. It's such a good moment. I absolutely love this episode. It's so great. I already know what the next question will be, and I'll be asking it in just a little bit. So stay tuned for that. You will be able to win another one of these. There's 2 more to go, so you still have a good chance. Shonda, so you're new to your lives, to my live streams, but you watch I Love Lucy every day. Every day? That's awesome. That's like me. And you watched it since you were a kid. Awesome. I watched it since I was 3. So how old since you've watched it? And he sings. Oh, and Fred sings. They all kind of sing, right? Even Lucy, she was a fairly good singer. She wasn't the best, but I can tell you that she, I don't know how to explain it. She would fake her bad voice, right? She would fake the voice that she had because it was funny. She did anything to get a laugh. Although you need to know, Vivian Vance was classically trained in opera, and so she had the more superior voice. Like, she was just trained in it. So it's just one of those things where, no one could supersede her, at least on the show. She was even more trained than Ricky, I guess. Ricky was more like trained in terms of I don't want to say, well, not classically trained like in the classroom and so forth as Vivian was. But yeah, so Lucy did have a good singing voice. It's a question that a lot of people ask me. Awesome. You recorded 110 episodes. Oh my gosh. No Lucy on Hallmark. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. You guys got to get the DVDs, and I'm promoting this, and I'm not even sponsored, guys and gals. Of course I know that Stan Lee died, Nathan. Oh my gosh, such a sad day. Stan Lee's like one of my heroes. He created all the superheroes that I love, except for Batman, which I do love. But yeah. What's my favorite Lucy episodes called? Home movies. Home movies. Okay, so my next question will be coming soon. It's going to pair up with a scene that's coming up, and we will go from there. Shauna, you probably have seen it since you were 5. Your mom watched all the time. You're 34 now, very young, and your kids, I'm assuming they're even younger. Wow, Rick, you're a genius. And laugh so hard at the episodes. Awesome. Oh, the twin boys? Really, Bubbles? You like that episode with the twin boys? Yeah, I like how you put twin boys, because they weren't really twins, right? They didn't look anything like each other. Yeah, absolutely. You have seasons 1 and 4, so you got the good episodes. You do need the European one, so maybe tune in to more of my videos, because I do giveaways and give away like seasons of I Love Lucy. I've done that. I've done tons of that. So, okay. What do I like about home movies? The whole speeding up and slowing down. I think the episode's funny from beginning to end. How they fall asleep in the beginning when they see it. The reversing of the video. It's kind of like when I edit. It's like I make all those mistakes that Lucy did, so it's kind of funny. What's my least favorite I Love Lucy episode? I would say Scotland, the Scotland episode. I really don't like Lucy's last birthday, though. I can tell you that. That is for sure. That is for sure. Oh, and there's Ricky showing the creases in the silk stockings, as he would say. And he is smoking. He is smoking right on camera, which is something we don't see anymore, because obviously it's not great for your health, and you kind of know that. And so it was just a different time and a different place. So absolutely. Of course, Lydia, I'd love to answer your guys' questions. That's what this is for. Of course. Yeah, John H. Actually, the entire episode of Home Movies was filmed without an audience. The whole thing. And then the whole thing was aired for the audience, for them to record the laughter. Now, the laughter was live to them watching it, so it went along with it. And that was the only episode where they did that. And then they plunked it, they plunked it right on top of that. So, kind of cool. Well, I'm glad this is helping you feel better, Jared. I'm in the same boat as you. But we gotta keep on pushing forward, right? Not putting it aside, because he was an amazing man did so much good for so many people. I've never watched Wings, Scott. Nope. Oh, and there we go. We have Amanda Milligan, the chocolate lady, mixing in the chocolate, the melted chocolate with her hand. She was a professional candy dipper, and there's a lot of cool stuff about her. If you haven't yet seen my video covering this episode, you should really do that. Well, I don't cover the entire episode. I mostly cover this scene, just to let you know. And yeah, it's on my what do you call it? Yeah, it's on my playlist. I Love Lucy playlist. I think it's called Secrets of this episode, and you'll see Lucy and the lady Amanda Milligan. And so yeah, it's just kind of cool. It's just kind of cool. A lot of cool stuff about that lady and Lucy, like their interaction. It's really, really cool. My nose is itchy, guys and gals. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate your support. Your support in that. Great question, Leanne. No, your question, it's a great question, but the answer to it is no. Wasn't the candy foreman also the ballet teacher? No. Mary Wicks was the ballet teacher. This is Alvia Allman, I believe. Oh, man. I just tell her, but Allman, Miss Allman. They're different people. Allman. Let me just find her name so I can, give honor to her. Elvia, Elvia, Allman. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I could see how you can confuse them. That was not anything wrong with your question, because I kind of get them confused sometimes as well. And so, but it's a great question. Very good. Lydia, I did not go to the Costa Mesa one, the I Love Lucy Live, but I went to the one on Fairfax in LA, literally the first one they ever did, which is kind of cool. And I was participating in it. It was kind of fun. I'm so itchy. Why is my nose so itchy, guys? Shonda, Elizabeth Patterson is buried up the street from you. Remind me where you're at. What city? What state? Charlie Rose, how long have I been YouTubing? Ooh, well, I've been officially on YouTube since 2006, more than the biggest YouTubers out there. However, I've been really pushing and uploading videos since 2015, so 3 years now. Yep. Yeah, I've been live. See, people still find me, Charlie, every day, all the time, and I almost do weekly live streams. Yeah. Yep. Lucy, I said Lucy, or Lucy and Ethel's outfits. Oh, there we go. Lucy gets slapped with the chocolate, and Amanda gets slapped in the face, and now Lucy gets slapped again. It's awesome. Yes, their outfits are preserved, Anthony, in the Lucy Desi Museum. So, kind of cool fact there. Very, very nice. Oh, Shauna, she's in Savannah, Tennessee. I didn't know that. I didn't look her up, where her grave is, so thank you for teaching me that. I can tell you, though, that I wish I can go visit her. She's a sweet lady, and of course she's really big into I Love Lucy. I can barely read it because it cuts off the comment. Thank you for sharing your experience at the borderline. It's my pleasure, and I was really debating over doing it because of the topic matter, but you guys showed so much support, and I do appreciate all the support and just positive feedback on that video. It's hard to share stuff like that, but if you want to see that, the thing that's on the news, Borderline Bar, just go ahead and check out my channel. I posted something very exclusive on that, so I appreciate that. Bye, Leanne. Enjoy the workshop. You're watching me age gracefully. I appreciate that, so that when I'm 99, I'm still on YouTube making videos. Yay. I wish I could do that. I wish I could be in the old folks home at 99, being like, hey guys and gals, another Lucy video. We've gone through the seasons 50,000 times. Not 50,000, probably wow. So it would be around 50 times, right? 50 to 60 times. Because I do about one a year. Taisha, the fires are affecting dear loved ones of mine. Girlfriend's family. They're looking to possibly evacuate. It's a serious thing here. We had really bad air quality, and now it's shifting. But yeah, it's ridiculous what's going on. If you live long enough, you can see your 2100. You know, I'm wishing, but I've kind of renounced the fact that I probably won't reach 2100. My kids will, probably. We'll see. So I appreciate you guys. What's your favorite superhero that Stanley created, Rick? I have to say it, Spider-Man. I used to be a Spider-Man ever since I was a little boy. A Spider-Man. I've been a Spider-Man since I've been a little boy. That doesn't make sense, Rick. I've been a Spider-Man fan since I was a little boy. Oh, there go the boys into the kitchen because the top exploded and then the chickens are on the ceiling. Remember, there's no ceiling, guys and gals. It's a studio, so someone just threw the chickens. That's what happens. Rangy, nice to see you. Is that how you say it, Rangy? Yeah, old man Ricknineg. Imagine how that looks. Oh, I didn't show you guys my shirt. How did I not show you my shirt? Oh, can you fully see it? There we go. It's the California Here We Come. They're in the Pontiac. See that? They're in the Pontiac. California Here We Come. I Love Lucy. One of you guys and gals sent me that, so I appreciate it. Appreciate it? Wow, I'm so great with words today. Yep. Exactly, Shonda. Yes. Cher's mom is in the Paris episode. One of them, because there's 3. Their food props are incredible. Well, it's real food. Real food. I mean, that's rice. That's definitely rice. And the chickens are very much chickeny. I'm pretty sure they don't look fake to me. They have all the properties, especially watching this in like HD, you can tell. Now, I'm not telling you that the effect was done for real. I'm not meaning like that was actually heated and overflowed. I don't know if it was just heat and someone was pushing out. It's a great thing to look into to see how they did the effect or to see if it's actually, but I mean, it did on cue. So if it did on cue, I'm suspecting that it's probably, it's probably like propped in some way. But yeah, it's great. All right, guys and gals, the next moment for the next giveaway, a surprise. So if you're on the live stream, it is your chance to win one of these. Like I said, I'll sign it. It's my Be Hopeful Ricknineg card, image, photo thing, and it's gonna have Ricknineg on it. I will sign it in your name. Just let me know who do you want me to address it to, and I can do that for you. And yeah, I'll send it to you free of charge. Okay, so the question, get ready for the question. It doesn't have to do with me, it has to do with the show. So all you I Love Lucy trivia people, as soon as you answer it on the chat, first person to do it gets it. It's that simple. The question is, right now I'm looking at the scene where we have Ethel, Lucy, and then Elvia Allman, and the conveyor belt, right? It's just about to start, the whole craziness. Now she's setting it up, and she's like, let it roll, or let him go, right? Where was that shot? In front of what set? So you know how everything is split up. Okay, so this is the set of the Candy Factory. What is behind that set? There is something that we're not seeing and we don't see throughout this episode. What is that shot in front of? Tell me what specific set, what location, and I'll give you... I keep misplacing it. Yes, Lydia, you got it right there. Boom, you got it. The Tropicana nightclub. Absolutely, remember, this is a larger area, and so it's in front of the in front of the Tropicana. So awesome, Lydia. Don't forget to message me, send me your mailing address and how you want me to write it, and boom, you got it. I'll have one more coming up, so stay tuned. This is fun because I don't know, I get to connect with you guys by not only live stream but sending you great stuff, and it's something small. I know it's not like the coolest thing in the universe, but I just think it's something for me to connect with you, something I personally sign. I don't have anyone that I hire to sign it. It's just me. Oh yeah, Lydia, so on Facebook, my Facebook Ricknineg page, there should be a little tab that says message. Do it on there if you have Facebook. If not, you can do it on Instagram as well. My Instagram, all the links are below, to Facebook, to Instagram, all that good stuff. So John H., I will be doing a giveaway before this end of the live stream, so stay tuned. We'll do one more. All right, Nathan, let's continue. Oh, and there we go. There the girls are going crazy. putting it in their mouth. Lucy's putting it in her shirt. And she's like, she got some skills, man. Lucy putting it inside her shirt, her blouse. Oh my gosh. It's hilarious. What episode would you like to see in color that hasn't been yet? Ooh. Is this a weird thing? I want to see the Ricardo's apartment like in color, meaning like the outside. So like in season 1 and 2, remember TV fans? Remember that one? Ricky and Fred are TV fans. I want to see that in color. I want to see like on top, like the. I mean, I'm sure everything's gonna be dark, but Lucy goes to so many locations. She goes to a police station. She goes to the roof of the apartment building. She goes to like a deli, you know, and that's where she's watching the fight, and the cop sees her and tries to grab her. So yeah. Probably Chad. Of course she's watching. She watches every single one. Oh yeah, she's watching. And the boys. What I love about the boys here is that they're wearing suits, but they're not wearing any ties, and so it kind of shows that they went out. They dressed out because remember they're wearing like house clothing. They're like, what do you call it? Housewives or house husbands. And so they left the house to get the chocolate. And so they dressed up. But they dressed up very informally for that time. And they just didn't have their ties on. So it's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. A 5-pound box of chocolate. Of chocolate. Oh, Desi had so much trouble saying some words, but it made it so much more hilarious, guys and gals. I love it. All right, the end of the episode. Okay. Let me get it going. Remember, I'm using a different way to do this now. How do I go back? Oh, no. My want to do this? Can I go to the main thing now? Okay. I might have to, like, fast forward to get out of here. Oh, yes. Good. Thank you. Okay. The next episode is the saxophone. I kind of like this episode. I do. It begins Lucy's not obsession, but her thing with the saxophone, and I love it. So let's do that. Remember, during this episode, before the live stream ends, I will do one more giveaway of the Ricknineg there. So stay tuned. We already have 2 winners, Haley and Lydia. So we can keep it going. It's very easy. It's just whoever answers first gets it. And I'm trying to get to season 2. Where is season 2? Season 2? Okay. The saxophone. So this, a week right after, this was the September 22nd, 1952 release, or it aired on that day for the first time. Episode 40, filmed on a Friday, June 6, 1952. Rating share 67.5 out of 65, guys and gals. Whoa. And I can tell you that this episode did a bit better than Job Switching, which to me tells me that Job Switching is popular, and so they watched the saxophone one. But that's just me. So Herb Vigran is in this episode. He plays Julie. Now, the interesting thing about him is that I believe he was also the guy in the Women from Mars episode. Lucy is envious. He's the guy who contracts the girls. So he's in a couple episodes. Man in the Closet, Charles Victor. Now there's more than one man in the closet, but only one is billed here, which is weird. And then Lucy's song, The Glowworm. That's the music in this episode. Now, if you notice in this episode, Lucy... Well, you know what? That's going to be the trivia. So I'm not going to even release it because I think it's great trivia. And I don't know. I think it's a great opportunity for you guys to see it and do it. Okay, let's see. Sorry, some of the boom, 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 boom. Some of the things go up and down. Edward and Anthony, when you and your girlfriend are married, you're going to open a new channel for next year. Awesome. Well, that'd be great. Send me a link so I can watch your channel next year. That's awesome. Now remember, Randy, the attic scene, they only really filmed once. If I could be wrong on this, you guys could correct me, but I believe it's only seen once in the whole course of the show. And so it's kind of weird if you think about it. You never notice this? They were talking about an apartment here with an attic. I guess it's possible, but it's obviously strange, right? And that's a big attic. So I don't know. I think they just had to make it that big for like camera purposes and filming purposes, and they sloped it. But that's just a set they built, a really quick set. So it's cool. It's cool to notice. Yolanda, you just got in from work at Magic Mountain. Awesome. You work at Magic Mountain? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Pretty cool. What do you do there? Or maybe you want to keep it private, and that's okay. But that's awesome. Working at a theme park. That must be fun. Or maybe no. Does it seem like it would be fun? It's not fun? I don't know. He also played a gambler on Andy Griffith. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of these actors, remember, Andy Griffith was a Desilu production. And a lot of these people, if Lucy was like, oh yeah, he's good, they use it for real. Oh, and you're right. He's also Mrs. Trumbull's nephew. You are absolutely right. I forgot about him in that episode. He's trying to fix the washing machine, right? You're absolutely right. Very, very cool. That's in the episode Never Do Business with Friends, right? Well, it's not the last episode, but it's in season 2. So, great, great. You know, it's really funny because I used to be a teacher, and when I was a teacher, I would speak differently. I would kind of perfect the way that I spoke, and I kind of articulated a little more, just kind of like I'm doing right now. And then as I spend more time with different people and so forth, then it changes. So yeah. John H. It's probably the attic for the whole building, not the apartment. Is that a thing though? Like, I don't know. I've never heard of that. Maybe you guys can enlighten me on that, but I never knew that. I'm learning something new, that like an apartment, like I guess it's like a shared attic. Makes sense. That definitely makes sense. If you could go back in time and sit in a taping of One I Love Lucy in the audience, which one would you film to see? Well, I can't say Home Movies, right? Because Home Movies was not filmed in front of a live studio audience. The only one out of the half-an-hour episodes. I would definitely say Bonus Bucks. I want to see that episode because it's like a rat race episode, like the first rat race episode. So, yeah. Coolest celebrity episode? John Wayne. I love that one. Close second is Bill Holden. I just love John Wayne. So, I mean, that's kind of why. And I think he pretty much made a fool out of himself. But I mean that in a very awesome way. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, of course. Because he let himself... He sat on a curler. I mean, John Wayne. Come on. As well as Bill Holding in a pie in his face. I mean, that's pretty extreme. So, awesome. Oh, you work at one of the restaurants. Awesome. Is it fun? Like, is it enjoyable to be at a theme park? Like, don't you wish while you're working that you would, like, go on the rides? That's what I would... That would be my thing. Like, if I'm working at Disneyland or something, and then, like, I'm letting people on, I'd be like, I want to go on. But I guess you get a lot of opportunity to do that, right? And then you kind of... It's like a swimming pool in your backyard. You want it, and then when you have it, you don't use it, you know? But it could be wrong. Oh yeah, Veterans Day. You are right. Salute to all of the veterans out there. If there are any veterans watching, I do appreciate. I just say my thanks to you, and we'll never forget. I will never forget the sacrifice and all that you gave up to be able to defend our country. So thank you so much. It's something in case that you don't know. If you're not from the United States, today we celebrate Veterans Day, which is a day that our armed forces, those that have like retired, they're no longer in the armed forces, or just no longer there. They served and they no longer serve in the active capacity. We celebrate their life. So those that are alive, and then the ones that are deceased, we have a different day, Memorial Day. So yeah, just in case there are non-Americans on here, because there are. There are. You taught preschool for 5 years. Awesome. I say yeah with a New York accent. Probably because I watched Lucy too much and Seinfeld. That's what's going on, guys and gals. Yeah. Awesome. Lots of cool historical facts on here. Let me get back to the episode because this is an interesting part. This is where Lucy comes out the first time with her saxophone, like out of the attic, which is funny because the attic portion, I will tell you this, was in front of the bedroom because that's directly where Lucy comes out of, which is kind of funny. which will kind of defeat the purpose, honestly, of it being a communal attic because, I guess. But I don't know. It's just like that was the easy way to do it. Anyway, when Lucy is playing here, she's obviously actually playing. And she's not playing too well, may I add. No, this is episode 2, season 2. Yeah, I was going to say episode 1. Season 2 of episode 2. I've influenced the way you've made a comedy. Wow, I can't read today. Nathan, I'll just read your comment because I can't read today, or I can't respond. Yeah, I'll just read it. I Love Lucy's influenced the comedy of your web comic, and in a way you too, meaning myself, which is awesome. Thank you, because I got you into I Love Lucy, Nathan. Are you kidding me? You weren't a fan before watching me? That's awesome. I appreciate that. Well, I'm sure Lucy is excited as well. That is awesome. Yeah, Barbara Pepper was definitely close friends with Lucy. She was first slated to be, not the first, but she was 1 and 2. We have B. Benaderet, and then we have Barbara Pepper. They were both slated to be Ethel Mertz, and they fell through. Yeah. Ethel played left tackle, and Lucy really laughed on that one. So it's a good little moment. And I think there was kind of a sincerity in her laugh. I don't think it was really forced. To me, it seemed like, not that it wasn't rehearsed or anything like that, but it just seemed that I think the way she delivered it was kind of impressive, so. Oh, and here we go see the club. Now we see the club for the first time in the episode. Ricky's auditioning a saxophone player. I was going to make this trivia question, but I thought it might have been too difficult. I don't know. I just, maybe not. Maybe you guys know it like that. I'm sure people know it. The name of the guy that Ricky was auditioning. I'll take a first name. Oh man, Lucy coming into the club with saxophone. Like she's like jitterbugging it in there. She's like, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Do you think the Nanny episodes inspired on I Love Lucy? Now, I haven't seen many of the Nanny episodes, but I do know that Fran Drescher is a big I Love Lucy fan. And she said that she was inspired to go into acting primarily because of Lucy. So it's kind of cool. JC, great question. Why in some episodes can Ethel sing and play instruments? Later, she can't sing or play instruments. I don't know about the singing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she can pretty much sing in every... Like, I don't think there's a time where she can't really sing well. I think it's the instrument, the piano, that she can't play. And that's just a continuity error. They just need it for story, and they think that you didn't pick it up. But now we have DVDs and Hulu and all this stuff. And so you can watch this over and over. The purpose of... Remember, they didn't think the show would be this popular. They just thought you'd see an episode, maybe miss a couple because you had stuff to do in life. And so you weren't going to really pay attention to that. Little did they know we'd have crazies like me doing a YouTube channel on Lucy that would analyze it. And again, not in a bad way. For me, it's a labor of love. So, yeah, it's just a fun... It's just a fun thing to think about that, these bloopers are just showing an homage to the show, but they are fun to look at, Alright, let me just do this. And boom, good. Back when Lucy show reruns, they were actually recut, so they wouldn't be exactly the same. I've never heard that. Oh, and I love Desi's cash look right now, because it's like rehearsals. He's not actually in front of an audience, quote unquote, at the club, because that's obviously a real club, like in the frame of the show. And so he's just so casual. He's got like his shirt is like opened up and everything. So I don't know. I think it's pretty good. Nathan, I'd have to think about that one. Favorite Ricky episode? I don't know. I think he does a really good job in a lot of them. Tell me what's yours. Like, help me out. Which one do you really like? Because I'm kind of struggling to think. Of course, he stands out in so many episodes, and he does so many cool things. his dancing and everything. But I think he did a lot of dancing like in the beginning, and then he moved on, to do other stuff. Not that he didn't later, but then he did more singing, and then he did more like comedic stuff. If you notice that, like in the beginning, there was not a lot of funny Desi stuff that he did, meaning like he was more the straight man, but then later he started doing funny stuff with Lucy, and I kind of like that. I didn't like that. So you like Ricky Minds a Baby. Interesting. I like that episode. Yeah, I'd have to think. We'll have to do a rain check on me, because I'm not really absolutely sure which one I would like the most, Okay, let me ask. Well, should I wait? I'm going to wait a little bit, guys and gals. I'm going to wait. Let's see. Let me do this. Oh, yeah, we still have a few more minutes. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little more before I do the last giveaway question. And you can win one of these. Don't forget, the reason why I'm mentioning this multiple times, because people come in and out of live streams, and so there could be new people that never saw this. During the course of this live stream, between now and when it ends, you can win one of these, and I'll sign it, and I will put your name if you'd like, and address it to you, and just thank you for watching my channel, and I'll send it to you free of charge. I'll just ask a little trivia question here on I Love Lucy on the episode, and it could be hard, it could be simple, I don't know. I just know that a lot of you are huge fans, and if I ask you a simple question like, what's the name of Lucy's apartment building? That's not the actual question. But like so many people know, like maybe that'll be too easy, and so I want to make it a little bit of work, So, yeah. Ooh, a lot of you putting your favorite Ricky moments, which is really nice. A lot of cool things here. John H., that episode had a nice full look at the Ricardo apartment with Lucy going through all the way from the nursery out the door. You're talking about the, what do you call it? I'm blanking here. Ricky Minds a Baby? Yeah, because you definitely see it in that one. Haley asks, what's your favorite musical number from season 1 or 2? Ooh, musical number. Cuban Pete. In the episode with Lucy and the Diet, with Lucy dancing with Ricky. Oh, amazing episode. Edward and Anthony Fan. Remind me of your name again, because sometimes it's hard. A lot of you have like different names, meaning like from your actual name to that. So I forget. I try and keep track of everyone. Someone made that for me. So yes. And actually, let me just tell you guys again, I'm working on another one. I'm working on another one of those little cartoon things. And let me tell you, it's going to be pretty awesome. Literally, I messaged the artist today. Like before, like, because I had the idea today. And it's pretty cool. Like, let me just prepare you guys, because I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I don't want to give you guys any hints. You're going to have to turn in. It's going to be a pretty awesome cartoon. We're putting a lot of work into it. William, that's right. My bad. I got you, William. I got you. Ooh, that's a good one, Randy. Ricky moment was in Florida where they bet who can catch the biggest fish. Desi was awesome in that episode. He went in the water. He was like caught by Lucy with the thing. It was amazing. It was such an amazing clip. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, he did a lot of good stuff. Like the golf episode, he was really good. There's just so many that stand out that I can't really narrow it. Like even if you ask me what's your favorite Lucy moment, I don't know if I can tell you. That's so much stuff, and I just love it. I can't. You guys are giving me such a hard time making choose one. It's so hard. Hey Henry, nice to see you. What's my favorite episode right now? And the reason why I say that, I've said it a couple times. I'm like, right now, it's home movies, because I think that may change. Because I think honestly, I'm getting really like. There's been a lot of times where I just pop in the John Wayne episodes, and I've seen it like over and over. Like, well, I'll go to that episode. Like, home movies is good, but I'm watching it less, and so it may be shifting over to the one that John Wayne pops into, Lucy and John Wayne. And so I'm sorry, guys and gals, my tastes are shifting, and they may shift. And I don't know, is that something that you guys experience too? Like your tastes in Lucy episodes like shifting? Like maybe you had a favorite and then it changed, or maybe you discovered, anything like that? Home Improvement, I would love to get into that show. For sure. When Lil Ricky disappeared, he just went, disappeared. Haley, you love the golf game? Yeah, that's a good. It's a good episode for sure. You did your project on I Love Lucy. You're talking about a school project? What was the school project about? Or just like a work project? That'd be cool. It's a work project. Oh, and there's Lucy being a little stinker, making Ricky believe that she's got a guy in the house. Yeah, that's a little risque episode. I'm telling you. Fritz Feld. I have to look him up. I'm sorry. You know, Cowboys fan, I'd go along with you on that. That's probably one of my top 10 not favorite episodes, Lucy Plays Cupid. I have to admit, same thing with young fans. I do. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that one. Richard Crenna and Peggy. Not a big fan. I mean, I think they were great. Just the subject matter, I didn't really appeal to me. And the Merces aren't in it, you know? Oh, you had to do an informative speech. You got full points. Awesome. Congratulations. A little dance for you. Congrats. Awesome. Yeah. Escapades, hiding with Elsa Lanchester. I think it's Lanchester. I've never seen Arrested Development. Could you believe that? Okay, Jared, so you're with me. You've had an experience like this. One moment you love one episode, then the next you love another. Right now you love the Vitamin of it. I'm with you. See, I never judge when people's like, my favorite episode is blank, and then they give me an episode where I'm like, huh? Because I'm like, it changes. And you know what I really love? And I think it's so underrated. I've never heard anyone say this is their favorite episode. It's underrated. It's in season 5. Bon voyage. Guys and gals, when they go to Europe, when Lucy misses the boat and the boat is moving along and she tries to jump and then she goes on the helicopter and lowers herself down. Like, think about that. That's an amazing episode. All in 26 and a half minutes. And, you know, I kind of like that episode. And so it's a changing, guys and gals. I love all of these episodes where they're a little bit obscure. You know, they're not like super popular. Because most people say Vitamin of Benjamin's not a bad thing. And then they say Job Searching. Those are the 2 episodes that most people say that they really love. I should be on Big Brother. Why do you want to see me on Big Brother? Do you want to see me like get my claws out, like and start like drama? You want to see Ricknineg do dramaing? It'll be good for my channel. I'm just telling you that. I'm being honest. Like it would blow up the channel for sure. But I mean, I would not post for like 3 months unless I get out in the first week, guys and gals. That might not be good. And can I really be like a genius to figure out a plan to win the show? I don't know. Could be. But I did apply once. They didn't pick me. I was probably not cool enough. Maybe I'll tell them I have a YouTube channel and then they'll add me. I don't know. Oh, Virginia Christine was on the Folgers coffee commercials. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. And now there's 0 viewers because everyone left because I sang. Very expensive scene. The one you're talking about, Bon Voyage, with the ship moving, that is the most expensive scene ever on I Love Lucy, according to Desi Arnaz. Kind of cool little fact there. Cool little fact. Alright, guys and gals, I'm going to do my giveaway moment right now, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. This might be easy, this might be hard, I don't know. It's just a little fact that I think was great. And so stay tuned. As quick as you can. The first person that I see that answers it will be the person who wins the giveaway. The last one I'm doing in this live stream. I'll sign it, I'll put your name on it, and I'll get it to you as soon as possible. Alright, in this episode, Lucy said that she used to play the saxophone, obviously before this, like in the story of the show. I want you to, and she said she played it in high school. What was the name of the city and the state that she went to high school in real life and in the show? They use the same. So I just need the city and the state where she went to school to play the little saxophone. Because I saw it here and I was gonna mention it, but I think it's cool that she used like the real location. So yeah, you can look it up. You can just tell me what it is. When I see the right answer it. Answer as soon as possible. There we go, Randy. You got it. People, I know you think it's Jamestown. Now, she was born in West Jamestown, according to the show, but it was Celeron, New York. Celeron, New York, according to the facts there and what she mentions in the episode. So Jamestown is a great guess, but you are correct, Randy. And I will send it to you, Randy. I know definitely because you've been on there for so long on my Facebook. So just send me a quick little message. Ow, hit my knuckles. Send me a quick little message, your mailing address for me, please. And yeah, I'll send it off to you. I could write a novel in the back if you want me to. Thank you so much, guys and gals. I'm not leaving yet, but I can tell you that if you like this, I may do this in another live stream. It's awesome. I think it's just amazing to be able to connect with you guys like that. William, I have seen a lot of Happy Day episodes. When I was younger, though, I think my tastes have changed. Like, I really have not gotten, like, the big urge to watch it again. But, yeah. Ooh, my favorite Europe episode. Ooh, well... Ooh, that's a hard one. I think the one with the Bastille. I mean, I have to. Maybe it's cliche. The one where she's doing the translations. You know, the translation from Lucy to Ricky to the drunk guy who spoke Spanish and German to the police officer who spoke German and French, and then to the French officer. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy Days is super popular, right? Hey, boom, right? SH boom. I don't have a set time for my live stream, so what you need to do is subscribe, hit the bell button, and that'll notify you whenever I go live. I also, if you go on my Facebook, Ricknineg page, link in the description, my Instagram, I mostly post it on my Facebook when I'm gonna go. I also post it on my YouTube community page. And so, yeah, that's awesome. That's a great way to stay in touch. Here the scene ends, guys and gals. Thank you so much for coming into the live stream. Any last minute questions, I'd be happy to answer. Last minute things. It's time to go. It's time to go. I've never seen Bewitched. Haley, is it a good show? Do you recommend it? Don't forget, Haley and then Lydia and Randy, to please, if you haven't done so already, message me on Facebook, please, with their mailing address so I can get those things out to you. And just be please specific on what you want on it, okay? And yeah, there will be more giveaways for like DVDs and other stuff, so stay tuned. Stay tuned for sure. I do appreciate you guys and gals. Favorite character, Lucy. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Each and every one of you for your support. Whether you just found me, there are people who said, just found me right now. People who have seen me since I have 75 subscribers. I do appreciate you. You are awesome. You literally keep my channel going, because without you, I don't have a channel. I just have me talking to myself, guys and gals. That's the reality of YouTube. So I do appreciate you being so supportive. It does mean a lot. And it is constant support that you guys are showing me, and that means so much. So we'll see you next time, guys and gals. Don't forget to stay positive. Always better yourself. And the last one, be hopeful.